Yo, what's up guys? You got Pokeaim here. Today we have our first Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Showdown live in the new OU tier. Now, this is like a side meta game, but either way, I'm excited to play. We're using the team that was built earlier today in that team building video. If you guys didn't check out my how to team build in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, it's a long video, but it's a really good video, and I made it with my buddy BKC, and it really teaches you some great team building principles. So, you guys want to check that out as well. I also did a Garchomp moveset guide. I think Garchomp's going to be a giant threat in this metagame, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you guys are excited about this, make sure you leave a like. And if you enjoy the content, subscribe. I got this. I got moveset guides. I got team building guides. I got Wi-Fi battles. I got everything coming. So let's go ahead and look for a game. I've only played one game so far. I've won it. And yeah, we have Swords Dance, Yachi Berry. Ooh, Sun. That'll be interesting. Luckily, I have a Mamoswine. I like how I say Sun, but there's two Pokemon that benefit from Sun, Ninetales, and Victory Bell. But yeah, we have Custap Berry Magnezone. I have Life Orb Mamoswine, Life Orb Starmie, Choice Band Dragonite, and a Life Orb 3 attack Clefable. And honestly, like, it's crazy because the two Pokemon that always did well versus Sun and Gen 5 still do well right now. Mamoswine and Dragonite look fantastic here. Their priority is really, really good. And Sun actually works in my favor because Starmie's Hydro Pump, which is a giant threat, does significantly less. So, I like Clefable a lot as a lead because the only thing that doesn't die is a Staraptor unless it's banded and goes for Double Edge or Brave Bird. I gotta be careful not to lose to the Ditto. I'm also a big fan of Garchomp here, but they do have Claydol for that, so I'm assuming that's the main thing. My Mamoswine puts in so much work, but Clef leads off really early and doesn't put me at a significant disadvantage from the get. Like, even if this is Life Orb, Hydro Pump, or Specs, I'll live it, and that's Life Orb, yep, and I go for the Life Orb Thunderbolt on myself. And we do just enough to put it in range of Mamoswine, so that's really, really good. In fact, I can afford to go for a nice little Moonlight here, keeping my Clefable alive just because it comes in on Claydol. I don't necessarily need this Pokemon, but I mean, them switching to Claydol is even better for me because who cares if they get up rocks, right? Starmie's at 1%, and I'm in a good spot just to click Ice Beam. Again, this Clefable is just as annoying as basically any Mon really, like, versus their team. It doesn't matter whether they have 1 HP or not. And if they want to go Ninetales here, that's fine. The damage on Claydol is great for my Mamoswine, for my Garchomp for later too. If Victory Bell sets up on me, I'm okay with that too. Even if this thing sets up as well, every bit of damage on this Pokemon, I do not have to switch. Every bit of damage on this Pokemon puts in range of Starmie. So I think they expected me to go Dragonite there, which is why they made that switch. And again, we are playing Sun. Now, something to note is that Victory Bell does not have access to Weather Ball, I believe. Maybe it does. Maybe it actually does have access to Weather Ball. Let's see, because I know only certain Pokemon have it right now. Not everybody that had it before. So let me see. Victory Bell. Let's see if you still have Weather Ball. You do still have access to Weather Ball. Awesome. So I'm glad I looked that the hell up. What I can do right now is go for an Endure to get my Custap Berry, and then my Custap Berry allows me to outspeed them in that one turn, and then hit them with a Flash Cannon after, just to put them in range of Ice Shard or Extreme Speed or really anything. I'm actually, I have no idea if this KOs or not, but let's go for the Custap Berry Flash Cannon. Who cares if they switch? If they go Ninetales, I get damage on them for Extreme Speed. Like, E-Speed is looking super good right now. E-Speed is looking very good. And with Clefable alive, I'll never lose to the... With Clef alive, I should never be able to lose to the Ditto. So we're going to go for another Flash Cannon here. Do beautiful damage as a Psychic there. And this allows me to bring out Starmie and just Rapid Spin. And the awesome thing about Rapid Spin is it's going to make me faster than everything on their team. So we'll go right for Rapid Spin now. It'll also obviously get rid of the hazards. But we'll go right for Rapid Spin now, and then we can knock them out in the following turn with an attack. If they switch, it's good for me too. Rapid Spin also makes me faster than Scarf Staraptor, so that's pretty cool too. Though I think it might be banded, I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. End up going for Bulldoze. Oh, that's smart. Lets you go out to something like Staraptor after. We're just going to Ice Beam here. If it is Choice Scarf, that is to Revenge Kill me. But yeah, we get rid of Claydol, which is amazing for Garchomp. Also, if I get up rocks, they're going to be here to stay. Staraptor comes out. I'm going to make the Garchomp play right now. On the U-turn, exactly. Now, if they want to go Ditto and Dragon Claw, that's fine. This is more than likely Scarf. I really want to just get up my Stealth Rock. So What I'm going to do is actually go Starmie here. Because I think they have to actually Earthquake. Honestly, if they Dragon Claw, I get in Clef, right? I can afford to go Clefable because I'm physically defensive. Yeah, so this is great. This play doesn't actually do anything for them. I just click the Thunderbolt here. It either knocks them out after their recoil, which does a million to me, obviously. Yep, that does a lot. It should knock them out after recoil. Perfect. Amazing. Again, we're not that worried about this Pokemon. And what I can do is just bring out my Starmie here. If they end up going for, let's say, a Nasty Plot, I'm good. If they go Victory Bell, they have to attack me. They actually have to attack me right now. I'm just going to go for Ice Beam. I'm not going to switch. Let them attack me there. I should be in a position to just go out into my Dragonite now and just click Choice Band Extreme Speed. Should be relatively safe for me. They have no switch in. I think Victory Bell dies. Or it's close. But if Victory Bell gone, we're good. That's Adamant Choice Band, baby. Ooh, they're crazy for going for that. Now, granted, Dual Wing Beat doesn't exist, but that's still wild that they went for that. And this is nice because I'll be able to break their own Dragonite's multi-scale. As you see, right now, mine are bandits, so they're going to do a lot. Like, that's in multi-scale range. Yep. So I basically win now because I 2-hit KO them easily here without multi-scale. And they're locked into Iron Tail. I'm Choice Band, which is why there's such a huge damage difference. And I have Garchomp in the back to outspeed Ninetale. So just a really... I was like, why do I have a team with just Victory Bell? Me immediately forgetting what I do. But that's kind of like how I think the Sun matchup would go. Ideally, though, I would get up Rocks. This is a really sick team. And I love the fact that they have a Frostlass. Like, I like that a lot. I'm assuming it'd be like a Topless Destiny Bond type of thing. Clefable knocks out Gliscor, deals with that. Clefable's amazing here. Like, it's actually amazing. We're going to lead off a Clef because we just Moonblast immediately. If they taunt, that's fine too. We're going to Moonblast, like I said. I'm assuming this is just Spike's lead. Ice Beam freezes me immediately. My Pokemon that did fantastic versus them, they freeze me immediately. That is such a shame. Let's see if we can softball up. Nope. So we're going to go Starmie now. That really sucks. I'm going to throw off a Thunderbolt here because I anticipate them to want to go out into... There's no Assault Vest. So I anticipate them to want to go out into maybe Empoleon here as they go Latios. Which is fair as well. Honestly, a very fair one. That really sucks, man. Real Clefable here. Basically, if I got damage on their... what I'm thinking is Specs Ice Beam. If I got damage on them, we'd be in a good position. So I'm going to make the Garchomp play here, assuming this is choice in some sort of way, and get up my Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock are going to help my Extreme Speed in the end, because I think that's kind of how I'm going to have to win, right? E-Speed. This could Sleep Powder me. Mamoswine is exceptional. I'll go Magnezone. Let's see if they Sleep Powder. As they go for knockoff. I'm assuming they might Earthquake, or maybe they go Gliscor. I'm going to make the Starmie play here. As they go for Leech Seed, as I'm getting called in the background. That's not... I'm not... Why are they calling right now? Hold up. I cannot. Anyway. I mean, they still don't like Analytic Boosted Ice Beam, so... Perfect. They give me Tangrowth. Corden. They give me Tangrowth right there, which is amazing. That helps my Dragonite a lot. That helps my Dragonite a lot. It sucks I lost my Custard Berry. You're really Scarf? Yeah, like what? Like, no, you did so much to Clef. I think that's Specs. So we get rid of two. I mean, we get rid of the Tangrowth, which has helped me out, obviously, getting rid of them for Extreme Speed, and that too. Infernape comes out. I'm going to make the Garchomp play. Maybe if they U-turn if they're Scarf, or they go for Mach Punch. Looks like they are indeed Life Orb. We're just going to throw off a safe little Dragon Claw as they go for U-turn there, taking even more chips. So they die to Extreme Speed. I don't have to worry about that. And I'm assuming Gliscor might come out, but I basically get a kill with Starmie when anything comes out, and they go Empoleon, which is wild. Like, I have Earthquake as a move. Why'd you go into this? Yo, the E-Speed sweep is happening, whether they like it or not. It really is happening. Gliscor is probably the biggest threat. We're going to SD here because I can knock it out with Starmie after. Yeah, if they SD, who cares? I basically click Ice Beam and I get a guaranteed kill. Let's go right for Dragon Claw. Do a million to them. Mamoswine also wins right now too, so I'm going to keep Starmie just because it's faster than Infernape as well. And there's an Ice Shard here. There should be the dead Gliscor. Infernape actually doesn't matter as well. Actually, this can still resist you in a pinch, so what I'll do is I'll sack Starmie now to Mach Punch or Close Combat or whatever they want to go for. And I'll bring out Dragonite, go for Bandit Extreme Speed. It'll be faster priority than Mach Punch because Extreme Speed is +1 priority over. Well, it's +2, and it's fast. And Mach Punch is only +1. E-Speed will 2-hit KO Latias. It'll knock out Infernape. I'm still in multi-scale, and there's not one move Latias can lock itself into unless they freeze me with Ice Beam, and then I misclick non-Ice Shard, and then something else happens. I don't know. But there's not one thing my opponent could do here that wins the game. So nice. We were able to win the game with Dragonite. So D-Knight putting in some work right there. You love to see it. This is why we're using Choice Band Dragonite. And again, guys, if you want to actually pick up the game, whether you want to get it from the ordering link or really cool team on my opponent's part, or if you want to... Zapdos is weird because it doesn't actually have anything to touch Mamoswine. Like, Mamoswine goes crazy here. And there's no Eviolite either, so I'm not sure why they have a Chansey. But if you want to pick the digital copy or anything like that, you can use my Best Buy links down below. But yeah, Mamoswine go crazy. Clefable is actually really insane too. And I like SD Garchomp just for the chip. I'm pretty sure, again, I'm pretty sure there is no heavy duty boot. There's no Eviolite. Yep, Eviolite is not in the game, so it's interesting that they have a Chansey. Huh. I like Clefable a lot because Rotom is so good versus me. They end up going off with Chansey, which is not what I wanted. We'll make the Garchomp play here just to get up our Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock are going to be nice for wearing down Zapdos and Togekiss because there are no heavy-duty boots in this metagame. And I'm completely fine with, like I said, I want to wear everything down because Mamoswine just wins, right? So Mamoswine very easily wins this game. The only thing I got to worry, or only thing I got to wear down is the Rotom. And I have Freeze Dry as well. So if rocks are up and if it's physically defensive Rotom, Freeze Dry actually 2-hit KOs it. So there's Togekiss as it should come out. Gonna bring out Magnezone here. It's the relatively safe play because even if they Flamethrower, I have a Custat Berry so I can do some massive damage. If they're a Thunder Wave set, I'm good too. Also, Zapdos can't touch Garchomp at all. Zapdos has like nothing in its move pool to touch. There's no Heat Wave, there's no Hurricane, there's nothing. So there's the Dazzling Gleam. Got a Thunderbolt. I think that's Specs. 23%. That's probably not Specs. It's probably just offensive. But we're gonna T-Bolt here. Whether they go Chansey or not, it's just, I don't really care at all. And the good thing is about my Clefable is while it does lose the Heatran and Chansey technically, it beats everything else. There's also no Assault Vest in this game, so yeah, that quote-unquote resist just took 43%, and we can finish it off with a Flash Cannon right after. So I don't have to like. They think I'm Scarf most likely, right? Yeah, I don't have to like predict that. In fact, I would love if my opponent, let's say I knock out Tangrowth here. Yeah, that'd be fantastic if, well, I definitely do if they don't go for Protect, or if they stay in. But if they go out to Heatran, for instance, let's say they go Heatran right now, and I get a special defense drop with the Flash Cannon on them, and they're not Leftovers Heatran, it just opens it up a lot. Dude, this thing does not have Heat Wave. There's literally nothing in your arsenal to do damage to me. So you have pressure, and you're not even running pressure. So I have Thunderbolts to just do massive damage to them back. They defog for me, which is cool, as they are max special defense as well. We're gonna bring out Garchomp here and get up our Stealth Rock again, as they more than likely go Togekiss. Once more, again with rocks up, I'm feeling really confident, especially with Bandit Dragonite, man. One Iron Tail and things are dead. And again, Mamoswine just comes out and kills something. So when Mamoswine is out versus, like, let's say Zapdos, let's say they Toxic here, right? If they Toxic and I get up Stealth Rock, I go out into my Mamoswine after. So right now, I would Flamethrower if I'm the opponent. I'm going to make the Starmie play. I don't think Starmie is that great in this game. It is the resistance to Heatran, but I also have Dragonite, I have Thick Fat Mamoswine, and I do have Garchomp as well. And plus, if they go for a Dazzling Gleam, that's fine too. We'll make the Magnezone play. And I can do now is just go for a safe Thunderbolt. If they want to go Chansey, that's just big damage from me. What I want to happen is that they put me in Custat range. That's what I want to happen, right? I want my opponent to put me in Custat Berry range. So what I'm gonna do now is go hard Mamoswine. as they protect. I'm going to Earthquake just because I hope they protect again. They actually don't. They go for Stealth Rock there, so that's great. Because I can Earthquake again. And what I'm hoping happens here is because I've clicked Earthquake again, they end up going Rotom and I get to click Freeze Dry on them. So let's see if my opponent decides to save their like whatever percent Chansey. Just because it's a Chansey. I want them to go Rotom because I want to get damage on it. This has Softball, that's move and probably Seism Toss. Look how much I did to Chansey, 70%. Yep, so there's Rotom coming in. We get the prediction right. We get a nice little Freeze Dry off. Ooh, 41 to 47. Nice. And that's max HP Rotom. So to do that little is max HP. So I know I'm faster. Because I know that calc. That was part of that's part of what we knew when we built the team. So getting rid of Rotom opens up Mamoswine even more, obviously. But Mamoswine also, like I said, just wins the damn game because it's so freaking good. And it's faster than well, it's not faster than you. But watch this. This is why we kept that Custap Berry. This is why we kept that Custap Berry. Maybe they'll go for Aurasphere here, to be honest, but I think they'd go for Dazzling Gleam. Exactly. So, this is why we have that Custap. We can go right for Thunderbolt, get that Custap, get rid of Scarf Togekiss. Awesome, again, for Mamoswine. So, like, the team just works together. That's why, you know, we built it the way it did. Also, at the range that Chansey's at, it dies. This guy takes 1,000,000 HP, or takes 1,000,000 from this Flash Cannon, so I'm surprised they went Tangrowth there. And at this point, Outrage also picks up KOs too, so we're looking real good. You lucky that KO'd, bro. Anyway, no reason not to click Freeze Dry here. It knocks out Chansey. It will put Zapdos in range of Ice Shard anyway, or Article Crash. And obviously Tangrowth goes down. Again, the team is just working really, really well together. And let's say they are Choice Scarf Heatran right now. Then I just win the game with SD Garchomp. And this cannot beat me 1v1. What is it going to do? Drill Peck for 30%? No, it's going to get outsped and die to Icicle Crash. That's how it's going to happen. Exactly. So the team working nice together. I'm happy about that. So that's another win for us. Let's go. I'm glad that the team is working the way it is. And we're fighting some really cool teams. This is reminding me of DVP, man, except I have team preview, so it's really weird, man. Ooh, this looks like a... I was about to say Agency Canada. This looks like a team that I'd see on the actual ladder. Have fun. They are extremely weak to Starmie. They are very, very, very weak to Starmie. I'm starting off with it. Starmie's just a good Pokemon. It's a really, really good Pokemon here. They cannot touch me, so I'm just going to go for an Analytic Boosted Hydro Pump, expecting them to go maybe Scarf Magneton. Yep, and there we go. We knock out Magneton immediately. That's probably the only Pokemon that could outspeed and beat me. If this is Scarf and Shadow Balls, I mean, it is a threat, don't get me wrong. Okay, I'll make the Dragonite play here. Because I can just click Outrage right after and get a guaranteed kill on something on their team. So, there's Gyarados. I guess Gyarados doesn't actually die. Like, look how much it just took. Yeah, that has to be like Adamant Life, like some Life Orb type thing. Or maybe it's Banded. Maybe it is Banded. But, bring out Garchomp here. Click Dragon Claw. I guess they could... No, they can't be Scarfed to do that much. And this is good because they probably go Starmie and go for the... Ice Beam. But I do have the Yachi Berry, which allows me to live and knock out Starmie right back. They end up going out into Dragonite here. I'm going to Dragon Claw. They double out to Nidoking. Basically, they couldn't really do much. Like, why switch? Yeah. GG. Why would you go Dragonite there and not Starmie? Starmie would more than likely force me out. If you go Dragonite and set up, I know that Clefable always beats you. So that's just, and I have a Mamoswine. Like, I have zero reason not to break your multi-scale. You go for regular unboosted Dragon Claw, it's not knocking me out. Only Outrage can knock me out there. So that was just like a situation where my opponent was trying really hard to predict, but I didn't feel a need to, I guess, ooh! They said, bring your Mamoswines. Have fun. They said, bring your Mamoswines. This is going to be fun. Okay, so first off, I want to lead off with Garchomp because I want to get up rocks to break multi-scale and stuff like that. I don't really care about Salamence at all. They go Skarmory. I get up rocks. I break multi-scale. I do 1,000,000 damage. And we're going to make the Magnezone play here. and basically proceed to kind of just win the game, I would say. You know, I'm assuming they're cussed up and they're just going to go for another spike, so I'm going to go out to Starmie and see if I can get a greedy spin off. This is really greedy because they could Brave Bird there. Very good play on my opponent's part. So they gave me, basically, to get the hazards up. They keep them up, but I stand by what I did, especially because Clefable just clicks Ice Beam now and gets a kill. We're going to go right for the Life Orb Ice Beam. That should definitely be a kill on Dragonite, and also that would be killing every other Mon that comes out. Like, literally. I'll make the Magnezone play, because I just need a little bit. Basically, if they Psychic me, I get to endure here as they go Flygon. Who cares about Flygon at all? Oh, they expected me to be Scarf, which is why they made that play. Basically, they lose to Ice Shard now. Like, guaranteed lose to Ice Shard, so. Also, that's all the chip you need on Flygon to kill it with Dragon Claw, which is very funny. Yeah, I know these counts, man, off the top of my head. But, yeah, they go Lottie now, most likely. Again, Ice Shard wins the game, and I have everything that could have Yachi on their team. I have Extreme Speed and a Custat Berry that helps me do the exact same thing. So, let him go this. Let him take damage so I can Extreme Speed. Extreme Speed already deals with Lottie. That did 1,000,000 damage as well. Sorry. I don't think it mattered because I had Ice Shard, and yeah. So I mean, it's just this is a standard Drag Mag just taking over the ladder right now. Really cool team on the opponent's part. Really sick team. I like it a lot. I'm gonna lead off a Garchomp. I'm assuming they're gonna taunt me if I go out if I lead it. So yeah, I basically want to be able to get this trade right now and go for the. Go for the 2 Dragon Claws on that. Cloyster probably comes out. I think certain items are banned. But Cloyster probably comes out, or Weavile. Weavile I'd be okay with because I just click Earthquake on because I have the Yachi Berry. And I can't really Rapid Spin. But Feraligatr is actually the biggest threat, I feel. But I think Clef lives a hit. So there's Weavile. A giant threat. Just going to go for Earthquake here. We do live this because of Yachi unless they're Choice Band. They are Life Orb. Yep. I told you we live it unless they're Choice Band. So we get rid of Weavile, which is awesome. This guy comes out. I just do massive damage to it. I think I just bring out Magnezone now and click Thunderbolt there. As I end up switching out into Garchomp. I'm going to make the Clefable play on Earthquake. And throw off an Ice Beam just to get as much damage off on Garchomp as possible. And because it is Life Orb, it's enough to knock it out. If Feraligatr comes out and tries to set up, I just click Thunderbolt, and that puts it in range of Extreme Speed. And I have my Custat Berry at the end of the day to win me the game too. So I have a lot of options. Also, Outrage from Dragonite gets a kill. Guaranteed now. So this is also why I like Life Orb, Clef. We're going to Thunderbolt here just in case. I'm thinking this guy might be Choice Scarf. I'm going to go for Earthquake. It's Specs, unfortunately. So that means now I gotta hit a Hydro Pump to knock it out. Perfect. And all I gotta do is Thunderbolt for Alligator, which puts it in range of Extreme Speed. And Extreme Speed into Magnezone wins the game anyway. So that's a guaranteed win right now. There's literally no way I can lose this game. Because E-Speed 2 KOs Cloyster, they can't do anything. If they Icicle Spirit, then they cannot KO Magnezone. And that's going to be a good game. So I am going to type E-Speed here. Good game. And again, E-Speed has higher priority than Ice Shard. So yeah, guys, this was a 25-minute Showdown Live where you guys just get to see the team completely dominate everybody on the ladder. Now this is again day 1. So first off, ladder isn't even high, and on top of that, I'm high on Gen 4, but no, I'm not. I mean, I am, but like, I'm not actually. Like, but if I was, don't judge me because I do whatever I want. But I don't do that. Me arguing with yourself, feet Joey. Let me find, where the hell is my name? Let's see where we are. Brilliant Pearls. ABR owes me money. So I'm number 58 currently on the ladder, undefeated. And yeah, I hope y'all all enjoyed. So I will see you guys in the next one. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe. That's it. Goodbye, my friends.